Hello, it's me, the Illuminati grandmother, introducing you to the top 10 creepy action figures. Well, not including me. Or Dan Aykroyd over here. Seriously, you look like Dan Aykroyd.
Maybe I do. Why do you sound like Shaq? What am I even trying to grab onto?
All right, and number 10. Can you tell me what bothers
Why
me
is
about
that
this guy?
scary? It's
Look
gonna
at
be his
eyes.
eyeballs.
It's his eyes. Like, that would be what would happen if Aladdin did a line of cocaine before he went to go find these Agrabah treasures.
Where did you get this guy?
I think we found him at a Goodwill.
Probably.
A haunted Goodwill.
I don't know, he's kind of sweet, but yeah, that's kind of eerie. Like, I wouldn't put that on display anywhere.
Well, when you were living at my house, remember when my Nana had all the dolls here? You said you'd always feel like 1,000 eyes were looking at you. Could you imagine those eyes? Be like, hi, Jeff, what's up? All right.
All right, number 2, who the hell is this Moonface guy?
That is Mac Tonight from the 80s, who was a McDonald's character.
So he was like a McDonald's original.
That's Mac Tonight. Yep. And he'd sing show tune Broadway style, and he'd sell you McDonald's. But look at him.
I don't know how I feel about this guy.
He kind
I
of.
mean, the glasses are cool. Yeah, the glasses are cool, but he looks like a cone head with a cone chin.
Well, he is a moon.
Good point. All I know is Poison Ivy is on point behind him. Never mind, moving on.
The big boy. Bob's big no, the big boy.
Dude, when I drove to Nashville with Dave, we stopped in Kentucky and I ate there for like the first time ever. It wasn't good.
You know what else is not good? When we were coming back from that Cowboys game,
yeah,
where unfortunately we didn't get to see Tony Romo because he was injured, so we got to see Brock's Bollinger.
We are entering Manhattan, you said? Right, Julie?
Yep.
Entering
enemy territory.
Entering enemy territory.
Woo!
We stopped at White Castle.
And I slept in the car.
Yep, and you're lucky, too, because my cousin and I went in there to do the Harold and Kumar slow motion eat the hamburger scene. And
they're not,
50-cent hamburgers are exactly what they sound like.
Yeah, there's one, like, right up the street from my crib here. And I remember when my mom was here, she loves it there. I have no idea why. So I brought her there one day, and I had it for, like, the first time ever. And I was like, this is just lousy.
Yeah, it's like welfare burgers. Like I know some of the popular thing is to like for a non-Californian to attack In-N-Out Burger and say that they're not good, but it's like even if you don't like it, you at least know that the quality is there. And also I got to say I loved it, so.
Yo, you want to talk about a good burger? Not the movie. The movie is friggin' fantastic. But I went to, what was it? Shake Shack.
I've heard great things about Shake Shack.
In Green Hills. It's about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes from my crib. I went there this past Wednesday. Unbelievable. Like, super, super good. And I was able to get a root beer float on the menu.
If you can have a burger with a root beer float, I mean,
I was like... I was just in heaven. I was like, I'm going to go home now. I'm going to take about an hour and a half, 2-hour nap because I got the itis super bad. But it was worth it, man. Yeah, that was a good burger. But we're talking about toys here.
Well, we could also be talking about a movie, which would lead us into our number 8.
All right, so was it Lex Luger down here on the bottom?
10. Our number 7. Nope. It is Janos from Ghostbusters 2.
So he's the guy that was in the painting.
No, the guy next to him. He's the assistant to the guy in the painting. Vigo, the master of evil.
Okay, now, he's only the third creepiest person in this picture. Let me just break this down for you here. Okay, you have Alice Cooper over here wrestling with Jake the Snake.
That's
Okay,
true.
but we're gonna leave him out of the equation. We got Lex Luger down here on the right that appears to just be naked behind Tito Santana. So if that's not creepy, I don't know what is. Now, and then you got your boy here in the tie who's number 2, but the creepiest figure is this yellow baby laying on top of this baseball. What is this? Is that from the film?
The baby, yeah, that's Oscar. That's the baby who they kidnap in the film.
What the hell do you have that for?
Because Ghostbusters 2 is like in my top 5 and sometimes all the way up to number 2.
Yeah, that's the best one.
If everything you're doing is bad, I want you to know this.
Alright, so now, number 6.
What the frig is this?
So I've been on an eBay lot, which were a bunch of like McDonald's, Burger King toys, and I didn't look at every listing, so there were ones I wanted. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, this also came with Kazam toys. Now this one bothers me, because it's a ring toss game. Can you tell me why it bothers me?
Hold on, let me figure this out here. All right, it looks like they've just been sent to drowned. To me.
Either that or they're some weird kind of worshiping going on here. And,
Serious question though, were you able to beat the game?
you know what? It actually worked pretty well.
Wow.
And no, I didn't even bother to play the game. And can you explain to me why Shaq doesn't have eyebrows or painted eyes?
Yeah, or anything for that matter.
It's like the base outline of a Shaq figure, which is upsetting.
You know, Kazam straight up gets slept on.
I saw Kazam in theaters, and for years, the only thing I remembered was hamburgers raining unpackaged from the sky.
What the hell is this huge Mark Henry looking guy with this evil face paint, and has like dust all over him?
That's number 5. That's a Spawn action figure.
Oh my god, he has a happy face pin on his suspenders. There's nothing happy about this gentleman.
Yeah, well, now you know why he's on the list. He's terrifying.
That's like the scariest one so far, hands down.
Well, that's why he gets higher up on the list. All right, now number 4. Evel Knievel.
Okay, I see him in the suit.
Can you look at his face? It is unsettlingly smooth.
It looks like a woman.
It does. Like
it looks like evil Karen.
And can you... Like, I find him more upsetting than the Krang android body in the background.
Or the Michael Myers right next to Krang, or the T2. That's freaking sweet.
But yeah, I find his face just way too smooth, and like he's got lipstick on.
Hansel is so hot right now.
All right, number 4. This is Goslin. It was a toy that came when you ordered cereal from the Darkwing Duck series. You know what she's doing, and this is why it bothers me so much?
This is the original dab.
Yeah, she's dabbing, and I hate her.
The original dab. Yep.
And also, I don't know why I should have cleaned before I took this picture. She has cobwebs on her.
Yeah, she does.
But she's dabbing, so...
Is that Alvin?
That is Alvin, and his
Nice.
paint's wearing off, and he almost made the list.
All right, so here is Kermit the Frog throwing Miss Piggy to her death.
Look at his eyes. His eyes are creepier than a booze.
Zoom in on these right now.
Does that look like someone who's just, like, tweaked out, and he's, like, had it, and you could just imagine being like, goodbye, Piggy. No one's gonna find you.
Or she's like, when pigs fly. And he's like, yeah, today they do.
Like,
His eyeballs look like the Pizza Planet logo.
oh, yeah, or the thing that Chucky Finster had on his shirt. That, like, planet.
Yeah, I love Chucky.
All right, now, number 1 is 10 and 11. Just look at these turtles. Look at their eyes and tell me they don't look like they're about to do very bad things.
All right, Leo's eyes are bugged right out. So much so that they're, like, outside of his mask. Donatello looks like he just walked into his mom's room and she's getting pounded by 3 guys. And he's just trying to pretend that it's not happening.
Gotta go to my happy place. Gotta go to my happy place with machines.
Raph, he looks like he just found somebody that he can just kill easily.
Mikey
Looks like
he's gotta get arrested for what he's thinking.
yeah, he's thinking evil thoughts, bro.
Like, put the tongue back in, dude. Now, would you say that Michelangelo, would you say he's scarier than the Spawn figure?
No, not even close. That guy, I'm gonna like think about when I go to bed.
So you say Spawn was criminally underrated on this list.
Yeah, I think he should have been top 2 or 3.
So who would have been number 1?
I'm thinking either him or that stupid baby in the yellow clothes. I don't trust that thing.
He does, like, if you go back to the picture, his eyes are looking up like...
Yeah, they're like
he
rolling
knows
back
he-
in his head.
Like, he knows he's screwed. Like, if I put the Spawn guy behind him,
Yep.
I could probably scar you for life.